Hi, my name is Mike, and today I'm going to be going over my own personal ranking of all 13 movies in the Halloween franchise. Let me know what you think of my ranking, and also let me know what your ranking is. I love to see all the different opinions when it comes to this stuff. Coming in last place for me, at number 13, is Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. This is the only movie in the whole franchise that I've only ever watched once. So there's a lot about this movie that I just don't remember. But what I do remember is that it made me feel really disgusted and disappointed and sad. There's a lot of sadness in this movie, but I have to give it another shot. I'm planning on rewatching all the Halloween movies this year, so maybe I'll be able to appreciate it more this time around. I just hated what they did with the Dr. Loomis character, making him so unlikable. Dr. Loomis was one of my favorite characters, if not my favorite character in the whole franchise, and they completely ruined him in my opinion. And they made Michael Myers talk. They show his face throughout the whole movie way too much. It just doesn't work for me. But when I rewatch all the movies this year, I wouldn't be surprised at all if it moves up at least one spot. Which brings me to number 12, Halloween 3. I understand what they were trying to do with Halloween 3, the whole anthology thing that they were going for. And I can appreciate the story, but it's just not for me. I need more Michael Myers than just him showing up on a barroom television for a few seconds. A lot of people really seem to like Halloween 3 and are able to appreciate it more than I am, so maybe 5 or 10 years from now, I'll have a different opinion about it. At number 11, I have Halloween Ends. I was really looking forward to this movie, and my expectations definitely played a big part in how I ended up feeling about it. I tried going into Halloween Ends without watching any of the trailers or teasers or anything, but it just didn't help enough. It was still lacking a lot of what I look for in Halloween movies for enjoyment. This is another one that may move up some ranking spots over time for me, but for now it ranks pretty low. I like seeing Michael Myers as a strong, unstoppable force of nature, but in Halloween Ends he's just way past his prime and too weak. I understand it, but I don't enjoy it. I didn't like how easily Corey was able to overpower Michael Myers in the sewers. My boy got mugged for his mask by some wannabe. That wasn't cool. But I kinda liked when Corey and Michael were teaming up to kill people. I liked when Michael would kill somebody and then look over to Corey and be like,
"Boy, Susie,
that's how it's done." And I'm glad that they had Michael win round 2 at the end of the movie when he got his get back at Corey. And the beginning of the whole movie was awesome when that little boy Jeremy fell down and died. Hell yeah. That moment probably got the biggest reaction out of me for the whole movie. At number 10, I have Rob Zombie's Halloween. I remember when it first came out, and I really liked it at first. It was a different take on the whole Michael Myers Halloween story. The original concept was more nature over nurture, and the Rob Zombie approach was more nurture, affecting Michael Myers and turning him evil. He came up from a bad background that influenced him to end up doing what he did. Very over the top at times, but still had a lot of cool moments. At number 9, I have Halloween Resurrection. I enjoy this movie way more than most people do. I know that it's pretty ridiculous and stupid at times, but I'm able to appreciate it as a comedy. The look of the mask isn't that bad compared to other movies in the franchise, and I think the scenes with Busta Rhymes are very entertaining. I actually like the scene when Busta Rhymes is talking smack to Michael Myers. A lot of people don't like it, and they think that Michael Myers cowers away from Busta Rhymes when he's going off, but this is what I'd like to think is going through Michael Myers' head during that moment.
I ain't paying you to be Michael Myers. I'm playing Michael Myers. If them kids come around and see us...
I could just kill this guy right now. Or I can let him walk around dressed up as me and let him help me scare the crap out of these kids before I murder the crap out of them. I'm gonna let him cook.
There's a lot of overlooked funny things in this movie. One that stands out to me is when the main character, Final Girl, throws the chainsaw that stopped working at Michael. Listen to the noise she makes when she throws this thing. Tremendous. It's far from perfect, but I really enjoy Halloween Resurrection.
Michael Myers is a killer shark. Baggy ass overalls.
At number 8, I have Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers. Nostalgia plays a big part for me with this movie. I remember watching it a lot as a kid. Dr. Loomis was pretty okay in this movie, but the version of Michael's mask in this movie is probably my least favorite in the whole franchise. Not a fan of this one. But the movie itself has some good moments. A lot of forgotten moments of suspense and tension. The scene in the barn was pretty cool. The laundry chute scene with Jamie is a lot of people's favorites. The Man in Black was an interesting and fascinating aspect at the time. I liked the scene where Michael killed Mike, and then he pretended to be him in that other mask, the Brute mask. Tina was okay, a little annoying at times, but she had a lot of personality, which is good. Rachel died too early. Sheriff Meeker wasn't used enough. Michael Myers cried. There's a lot of things about this movie that if I think too hard about it, it might move down a few spots in my ranking. So let's move on. At number 7, I have Halloween 6, The Curse of Michael Myers. I liked this movie a lot more when I was younger because it was one of the first ones that really dove deep into the background of things. It tried to give an explanation for why Michael was doing what he was doing. With the cult stuff and Dr. Wynn, I was fascinated by the Cult of Thorn when I was a kid. Nowadays, I don't hate it, but I appreciate not knowing all that stuff and the mystery of it all more than having all the answers, especially when the answers they give are a little weird at times. But Halloween 6 has a lot of great moments. I love the John Strode character and how he gets what he deserves. Halloween 6 has a lot of positives and a lot of negatives, which is why I have it right in the middle of the pack at number 7. At number 6, I have the original Halloween 2 from 1981. There's a lot of great things about this movie. I love how it picks up literally right at the end of the first movie. Dr. Loomis is on point. Michael Myers is a little robotic in this one, but not bad. There's a lot of moments where it feels like the movie just drags, but there's a lot of great moments too. I love the part where Michael kills the guy in the background during the hot tub scene and then creeps into the room, letting the other nurse think he's her friend coming back. The ending is great too, with the explosion and Michael walking out of the flames like a demon coming back from hell. Overall, a great sequel. And now we're into the top 5. Coming in at number 5, I have Halloween H2O. A lot of other people don't seem to like this movie because it's a little too close to Scream. It even uses the same exact music from Scream at times, but I don't mind that. I don't think that diminishes the movie. It just gives it a Scream flavor, which I don't mind. Michael's mask isn't that bad in this movie. Just seeing his eyes as clearly as you can is what makes the mask look worse than it is. If they could have gone back and digitally blacked out his eyes, I guarantee you that would have made the mask look better. There's a lot of cool scenes all throughout H2O. The scene towards the end where Laurie decides to stop running from him and starts hunting him with the axe was awesome. And it had a great definitive ending too. Yeah, Resurrection kind of ruined the ending, but if you're able to separate the two like I am, H2O's ending by itself was pretty awesome. At number 4, I have Halloween Kills. I really think Halloween Kills was a lot of fun, and it had a lot of really cool moments too. Like the flashback to 1978 that happens towards the beginning. I love when Michael Myers is attacking everybody at the park. The Big John and Little John stuff at the Myers house was pretty cool. The firefighter scene, of course, when Michael escaped the flaming house and took on all those firefighters. Michael gets beat up and then beats up a whole mob of people. It would have been nice if they used Officer Hawkins a little bit more. He had some pretty good Dr. Loomis lines. And yeah, there's a lot of weird moments with the dialogue and just strange creative choices throughout. But overall, there's a lot of fun moments throughout this movie. It's a very fun, enjoyable addition to the franchise. Coming in at number 3, I have the original Halloween from 1978. And I know that probably sounds crazy. Most people put the original at number 1, and maybe it deserves to be number 1. But in terms of what I enjoy the most in a Halloween movie, as great and as legendary as it is, it honestly doesn't have the best ratio of things I personally enjoy to things I dislike. The acting in this movie could be pretty bad at times. The dialogue isn't the best. Since it's the first movie, it doesn't have great production value. But obviously there's a lot to love with this movie. This is what started it all. Dr. Loomis is a great hype man for Michael Myers. Michael does his thing, but without the narration and monologues from Dr. Loomis to really build up that lore and mystique around the character of Michael Myers, it wouldn't be nearly as powerful and impactful. A big part of that is thanks to Dr. Loomis selling it to us. The ending is great, how he just disappears, making you think he could be anywhere. A legendary and iconic movie in all of horror, for sure. At number 2, I have Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers. Halloween 4 was the first Halloween movie I ever saw when I was a kid. The only negative in the whole movie to me is the mask, which most of the time is lit in a way that prevents it from looking as bad as it actually is. But aside from that, we got Jamie and Rachel, which I believe are the 2 best final girls in the whole Halloween franchise. We got Prime Loomis, the best version of Dr. Loomis in any Halloween movie in my opinion. We got a great sheriff in Sheriff Meeker. There's a ton of things to love about this movie. It really does a great job of capturing that Halloween feel. Did I mention Dr. Loomis?
6 bodies, Sheriff! That's what I've seen between here and Ridgemont. I tell you, Michael Myers is here, in this town. He's here to kill that little girl and anybody who gets in his way.
Dr. Loomis is the man. And that ending was crazy. I remember watching that as my first Halloween movie when I was a kid, having to go to bed after Jamie seemed like she'd become Michael Myers now. Totally freaked me out. Definitely one of the best movies in the franchise. And finally, at number 1, I have Halloween 2018. This is my favorite movie in the whole Halloween franchise. It's not perfect, but it has a lot of things I love and very little things that I don't like, we got my personal favorite version of Michael Myers, a great mask, and I like that they even threw in a recording of Dr. Loomis's voice at one point. I liked how they didn't show Michael's eyes too much like they did in H2O. They showed his eyes a few times, but only quick flashes, not enough to make him seem too human. I like this version of Laurie Strode too. She kind of has that Dr. Loomis thing going on too, where she understands Michael Myers in a way that other people just don't, and she's trying to warn them, and nobody believes her. Very Dr. Loomis-esque. Her and Officer Hawkins did a pretty good job of trying to fill that Dr. Loomis gap. I loved the scene where Michael got his mask back from those podcasters that were teasing him with it. I loved the scene of Michael Myers walking through the streets on Halloween night amongst all the trick-or-treaters. I didn't like the part where Dr. Sartain tried to put on Michael Myers' mask and do whatever he was trying to do, but that didn't bother me that much because it didn't last that long before Michael set things right. And the ending of the whole movie was great too. I liked how Karen tricked him. She went from being annoying to actually kind of smart and helpful at the end. And after they trapped him in the basement, that look that Michael gave to Laurie, Karen, and Allison was like, "I'ma get you for this. This ain't over."
It'll never be over.
And I really hope it never is over. I hope they keep making Halloween movies till the end of time. I'll take the good with the bad. As long as they pop out another Halloween 2018 level Halloween movie one day, it will all be worth it. So that's my personal ranking of the Halloween movies. Let me know what you think, and let me know your rankings. I love it when people agree with me, and I love it when they disagree with me. It's always fascinating to see the differences and similarities in how we appreciate the Halloween movies. Thanks for watching, and...